Welcome back, everybody. Now introducing the main event of the night. For the Monday night friendlies, we have Gems VGC and her Heliolisk versus Adam Santacos and his Gyarados. What's going on, Roller Coaster? Are you excited for this one?
I am excited. An excellent 1930s announcer voice. I was a great fan of that.
Oh man, I just wish I had like one of those like drop down mics.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
man.
Nibs, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Who cares about Players Cup 2 when we have Heliolisk versus Gyarados? The rematch of not the century, because apparently that was double ingredient, but of this week.
Oh man, Roller Coaster. I'll tell you what, everything I've learned and heard about over the last day or two about Players Cup 2, I don't care. It doesn't even matter because this is something that ATX VGC community has been talking about for weeks. This has been going on for a long time, and I am so excited. I'm not excited about anything except for this.
All right. So we're going to do a quick specification of what the rules are. This is a specific challenge from Adam to rematch Jim's Heliolisk versus his Gyarados. Now, the rules are Heliolisk and Gyarados must come to all potential 3 of the sets. And another rule is that at any point, it doesn't matter which game, but one of them must max. So at some point during the set, Jim has to max her Heliolisk. At some point during the match, Adam has to max his Gyarados.
I love it. Good, clean fighting action.
Of Smash TV, yes, this is the rematch of a lifetime. That is a great title for it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So, let's talk about the teams a little bit here, Nibs. Is that cool with you?
Absolutely. So, do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
I'll take it. Up Smash, thank you for following. We appreciate it. So, we got Heliolisk. We have Weezing, Ice Horse, Dusclops, and then Lilligant and Torkoal. Amazing nicknames, just for the record.
Man. Oh, Maggie! Thanks for the cheers.
That's a great time to cheer.
Absolutely.
So Weezing probably going to play a big part in this, neutralizing gas to try and get rid of anything that could stop Heliolisk's electric attacks from going into the Gyarados. Lilycole is probably secondary options. You know, after you Eruptions, a really strong combination. VGC has not changed that much in a month. This is not meta standard, I can promise you. Don't worry about it. And then Dusclops and Exterior, another really solid combination for a Trick Room option. Nibs, do you want to talk about Adam's team?
Yeah, so he's got Spectrier, Gyarados, who he is forced to use in this. I shouldn't use the word forced, as he is the one that's kind of been super pushing this matchup. He also has help me out with the name with the beast there. Stack Attack. I don't know why I was drawing a blank. Thank you. Rillaboom, which is potentially the best gorilla in the whole format. Entei, and Togedemaru. Server. Okay.
Well, I think we'll be fine. I'll believe in us.
All right, so it's going to be an Entei Gyarados lead. That is a shiny Entei. And we have I Like Turtles, the Torkoal, and Heliolisk. I missed the nickname there, but Heliolisk is out.
Yes, Rocky. I believe that's a Rocky Balboa reference.
Oh, yeah.
No splashing. Yes, well said. Okay, I mean, if I'm Jim's, the thing that I want to do is just go for a Max Lightning and switch in my Weezing. That prevents any Lightning Rods from Togedemaru from coming out. It should just get you a KO. At the very least, you'll be able to see what is Adam doing to counter an electric move going into the Gyarados.
Yeah, so we are just going to see a couple of switches here. One of them is going to be the Gyarados right away into the best monkey in the format. Rillaboom comes out. Grassy Surge pops. I do believe we're about to see the Heliolisk switch out. I did not see exactly who that was going into. I think it was Wheezing is who it was. Good night, Wheezing. So it's actually not Heliolisk. It is Torkoal.
Jim's Charlie expecting something like Togedemaru to come in to absorb the lightning rod and getting Wheezing into neutralizing gas, so that can't happen. And now she could just freely max lightning. Adam playing a little bit around that and being like, okay, you can probably just obliterate my Gyarados, so I'm just going to switch into my type resist.
And it is just going to be max lightning.
Rillaboom took that very well. About half damage. Heliolisk is very strong on the specialty offensive side, and this is a life orb variant. Entei goes for Stomping Tantrum into what was the Torkoal and now is the Shuckleberry Wheezing. Interesting that wasn't into the Heliolisk, potentially worried that it was going to switch out or something, but I don't know, I'd say like pretty decent turn one for both players. Like good damage on the Rillaboom, you took away the grassy terrain, your Wheezing didn't go down, and Adam didn't lose his Gyarados.
I'd say that was a pretty gutsy max lightning in there from Gemma, as she does know that Togedemaru is there, and she does know that the rules do allow her to have the Togedemaru. If I'm Gemma, in this situation, I am noticing that damage output into the Rillaboom, and there's no way that is an Assault Vest Rillaboom. So that's good information to have.
Rillaboom probably going to be in range of another max lightning though, because the electric terrain will be boosting it. But Gemma has the tech and goes for a max flare, which will definitely get rid of the Rillaboom. So Rillaboom sadly will go down. I know you're going to be upset about that, Nibs. And the Stomping Tantrum comes out again into the Wheezing. Adam is not concerned about this Heliolisk at all right now.
No, you know what, Rollercoaster? I'm kind of wondering. It's unlikely, but I think there's a bit of a chance that this Entei could be choice banded with the Stomping Tantrum. There's a chance. I wouldn't be surprised. Choice banded Entei does seem like it could be really good here. It does get solid ground coverage. It could also go for like a really big Sacred Fire into the Heliolisk. Heliolisk does have terrible physical defense, So here's really fast, Rollercoaster, not to interrupt you, but one other thing to kind of think about is that Wheezing just protected from a Stomping Tantrum, correct?
Yes.
So this Stomping Tantrum this turn is going to be 150 base power.
Oh, is that how that works? Because it didn't connect at all?
It doubles if it failed last turn, yeah.
That's very interesting. Okay, cool. Well, a huge Stomping Tantrum could be coming out this next turn. What do you call a waterfall that does not splash? I do not know, Will. What? I am very interested to find out what that is. But Jim is on the last turn of her max. She could potentially be thinking like, okay, I don't think that Adam is just going to let me get a max lightning on and just destroy this Gyarados. With the electric terrain and the solar power from the Heliolisk, I don't think that even if it was a Wakanberry Gyarados, it would survive. Ooh, but Entei actually maxes.
I am waiting for this, for Sir Wilson's joke.
Gyarados, nicknamed Bottom Feeder, I believe, protects. Heliolisk just goes for a max strike. Gemma reads the protect into the Gyarados. Is going to slow down the speed of that Entei sum and also the Gyarados, so that Wheezing can get off something like a Taunt or a Will-O-Wisp, or just a Sludge Bomb. Max Quake. Entei is still faster than Wheezing at -1, which is good to know. And it does not get the knockout, but does get a special defense boost.
Rollercoaster, I think that the Stomping Tantrum there would have hit harder.
Yeah, potentially. We still don't know the item on this Entei. If it's like you were saying, it was
potentially choice banded.
Mm-hmm. The plunge. Okay, beautiful. Well, I love it. Gyarados is now a +1 special defense. I still am not entirely sure if it can take a Thunderbolt. It could be Assault Vested, it could be Wakanberry, but Adam has successfully stalled out the max from this Heliolisk.
All right, so
Okay.
bottom feeder, the Gyarados is going to switch out this time around. It's going to switch into Tiki Chase, also known as the Togedemaru, and I absolutely love that nickname. Weather Ball is actually going to come out, so potentially it does look like she predicted that, and it's going to bring it down to its Focus Sash. So that was an awesome read there by Gemma, awesome nickname there by Adam.
Oh my god. Another Max Quake comes out. Into the Heliolisk this time. That's just going to be a clean knockout. And now the biggest obstacle to Adam's Gyarados is out of the way. Tiki the Togedemaru is an amazing nickname. And yes, I'm sorry, Togedemaru is actually just a really solid Pokemon in general. But sadly, Tiki Chase will go down to the burn because of that great Weather Ball read by Gemma. So rest in peace, Tiki.
So really, really cool read there by Gemma. Not only did she read the switch in, but she also covered her options in case there was no switch in. She also Will-O-Wisped with the Weezing, potentially fishing for a burn into the Gyarados. Both of those plays were very, very well done there by Gemma.
Yeah, and now something very important is the Gyarados had its speed reset, so if Weezing was faster before because of the max strike, it will not be this turn. We know that Adam loves Moxie on that Gyarados, so he probably wants to get rid of the Weezing with the Gyarados so he can get a big Moxie boost. Mm-hmm. Is Electric Terrain still up? Because if Electric Terrain is still up, then Gemma will not be able to go for Sleep Powders this turn.
Yeah, if she wants to go for a Sleep Powder, I think it would have to be into the Gyarados slot because it's not touching.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Gemma did forget about the Electric Terrain. Entei is going to get a Max Flare off, take this Lilligant down to its Focus Sash. Torkoal comes in, and honestly, I think it is the last turn of Sunlight, so Gemma will need to do a lot of repositioning if she wants to get Lilligant the Chlorophyll speed boost.
Yeah, so Adam Santaku is still not out of this with Entei and the Gyarados being in there. As you mentioned, she is going to need to do some switching around in order to get that Chlorophyll back with the Lilligant, or Manners, please, as she has nicknamed it.
I mean, Entei can go for another Stomping Tantrum into the Lilligant. Like, I'd say that Stomping Tantrum to Lilligant. And actually, no, you probably want to Waterfall the Lilligant because Gyarados will be faster this turn and going for a Stomping Tantrum into the Torkoal.
Mm-hmm. I think Entei still has the speed drops too.
Yeah, it's at -1 speed, so it is at risk of being slower than the Lilligant and weak to Sleep Powder. Ooh, Entei goes for the extreme speed, though. Really good tech there. Effects of neutralizing gas. Brings Drought back on. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was really smart there.
I don't know if that was a really great play.
That was
Torkoal
awesome.
goes for Heat Wave, potentially fishing for a burn onto that Gyarados. Ooh, and she gets it. But
it's Lumberry.
We get to reveal the item, which is Lumberry, which means that it's not Wakanda Berry, is not Assault Vest. Lightning into that Gyarados will be free. Manners Please comes back out, but we've seen that Entei has extreme speed, so it will just go down to it. And I say that Adam has a really safe extreme speed into the Lilligant and just Waterfall into the Torkoal. But that was an amazing play to get your Sun back up. I didn't even think about that. Entei just goes for extreme speed. Gemma knows that she can't avoid it, so there's no real point in trying to protect. And Gyarados goes for another Waterfall, which won't get the KO on this Torkoal, but will get it low enough to where Stomping Tantrum and another Waterfall should take it out the following turn.
Yeah, so Heat Wave does come out, brings bottom feeder, the Gyarados, down to about 30%. Entei is sitting there chilling with about 40%. health remaining. Santakos looks like he's in great position to take this first game as a waterfall does come out from the Gyarados, bringing it down to 17 HP, and pretty much any attack from this Entei, as long as it lands, should get the knockout, as Stomping Tantrum does come in and does just that. Yeah. So, Rollercoaster, what do you think of that first game there? That was some pretty awesome plays.
Yeah, it was some really good stuff. I'm really mostly impressed by the neutralizing gas to get the sun back up. That was amazing. Adam does take game one. He played really defensively with his Gyarados, knew that it was going to be the target. But now he's in a bit of an awkward position because he has to max the Gyarados now. Gemma has gotten that out of the way. So her only requirement is just to bring the Heliolisk.
So the rule is actually they just have to max it one time, and it has to go to every match, every game.
Yes.
Okay.
So Gemma has a lot more options this time. She could lead like Heliolisk and something else. She just has to bring it, I believe, and I believe that Adam has to max he either has to max the Gyarados this set, or he has to lose the set. Or lose the game this time. But I'm very curious as to what Gemma does to adjust.
Yeah, so that's actually very good to know for Gemma that he did not Dynamax the Gyarados this time around, because he's going to have to. So she's probably going to want to try and put that thing asleep and basically just play the, as she refers to it as, the all my friends are dead game.
Yeah. So the Heliolisk is still pretty scary, if I'm honest. I'm kind of surprised that Adam just didn't prioritize it more. I would think that like a stomping. Oh, also Entei is not choice banded because we saw it switch moves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that Adam didn't target it down more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's still really scary. Like even if Gemma could still lead the Heliolisk to pressure the Gyarados.
Mm-hmm.
And even just a regular Thunderbolt is going to do a lot of damage to it.
Yeah, I think if I'm Adam in this situation, looks like we just saw a disconnect. Maybe.
Did we? It flashed quick, so I didn't see.
I thought that.
You did see. Okay, well.
Oh no, the servers.
Oh, is this what they were talking about?
Potentially.
Oh.
Oh no! Come on.
This is the literal worst time.
I know. So I have a really strong feeling that hopefully these two players have it on Showdown. I think that might be the only way that we're going to be able to do this. Mm-hmm. So potentially, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to see in a second what the plan is here. That's really unfortunate. Why are the servers updating right now?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you remember? So a little flashback. This actually used to be a regular problem for us. Like before we started streaming, Pokemon, like at the start of quarantine, they stopped doing this, but they had like every Monday night they did a server update.
Oh yeah.
Around the time when we were meeting up to play each other. So like every single night we'd get together to play, and then we'd see that the servers were going down. We are switching to Showdown, so just give us a second to like edit the overlays and figure out what the game plan is. Sorry that it has to switch to Showdown. This obviously looks a lot better on card, but womp womp servers. But man, I remember when that was a huge problem.
Yeah, you know what I was actually thinking about for a minute there when I was doing my match actually? It's kind of cool to see how far we've come when it comes to technology. Like I know that or like quality, I should say, yeah. But it is also technology. Like so the end of my match had to be streamed through Skype, and I was watching it kind of sort of on my laptop a little bit while I was playing, and the crazy it's crazy to see what difference it makes from streaming it through OBS with the stream codes versus just taking the feed off of Skype. Like it was so based like scattered, I guess you could call it, or like or glitchy. I don't know if it. Yeah, exactly. Like it's so much better quality going through OBS versus Skype.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a lot better. And thank you, Gemma, for being good enough at technology to figure all that stuff out for us.
Yeah, full credit to Gemma, honestly.
Well, Flossie,
yeah.
that is a choice band I'm wearing, and if you want a choice band, you can go to the ATX store and buy one. They look great, as you can clearly tell. We also have these stickers. Might as well shill a little bit of our merchandise while we're waiting for things to start up. Before we mention anything else, I would just like to ask, very shameless plug. I will shill my whole life for this stuff, Will. I would like to ask, is Infernape Grape in the chat? I don't know if you're still here, but I wanted to potentially reopen the Grimmsnarl discussion and voice my opinions on it. I could still do it if they're not here, but I wanted to talk to them specifically about it. That sounds like I'm going to be like way more hostile than I actually am. I just wanted them to hear my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so pretty cool that we have the store up and running. Yeah, while we're there, Roller Coaster, why don't we go ahead and talk about our Discord?
Yeah.
So if you guys like what you're seeing tonight, I know we're having a bit technical difficulties tonight. It's not something that's been going on, at least not this bad lately. So many Wi-Fi troubles and OBS disconnections.
Oh, okay. Looks like we're back up.
Oh, cool. So yeah, let me cut to it real fast. If you guys are enjoying being a part of this tonight and like just having fun hanging out in general, if you want to play in Monday Night Friendlies, go ahead and jump over to our Discord where you can sign up. Thursday nights, sign-ups go live at 11 a.m. and they will be live all the way until Sunday at 8 p.m. So if you want to play in those, that's exactly where you want to be. You'll have a chance to be on stream here, and we'll have a chance to commentate. There's 5 of us total commentators, and we'd love to do it. It's been so much fun. So
yes.
Yeah.
So it looks like we are on Showdown. I assume eventually you will be able to see our faces at some point. You're not missing much if it never happens, though. I'm a pretty avid. Okay, there we are. The main thing is that you get to see Nibs. I'm irrelevant.
Oh my goodness. No. Oh, stop.
Okay. So now this is going to be game 2, as we were talking about. Adam, I believe, has to max Gyarados this time. It looks like we're still editing a little bit of the screen stuff here.
Yeah, so Roller Coaster, what I was actually getting into saying, I think Santacos, if I'm him in this situation, you kind of know that Gemma is going to try and pressure that Heliolisk and scare that Gyarados out. Well, if I'm in Santaco's situation, what I might be trying to do is getting airstreams off with the Gyarados, because then you know you're going to outspeed it in the long run and you're going to be able to hit it hard.
Yeah. What could potentially happen in this game too is that Adam could make like a pretty big read of like, okay, so last time I kept pivoting around my Gyarados. This time, I'm just going to max it in attack because you're going to over-predict and not target my Gyarados, which makes things like a little bit scary.
Yeah, I agree. We could also see Gemma potentially just straight up lead Lilligant with something else, and then switch in a Torkoal. Yeah, Lilycole, exactly. Lilycole, no skill.
Yes, the classic after you eruption move. Okay, it looks like we were getting into it. I'm glad that Adam included the nicknames of Grimnay and Bottom Feeder. Oh, dang it. As soon as this match is done and Infernape Grape is over, I will talk about Grimmsnarl some more. But I have to do my job and commentate. So, yeah, like I said, you could... I really think that Gemma kind of has to pressure this Gyarados and like go for like, keep Adam honest and like go for the Thunderbolts there. But I don't know, it's kind of a scary position, like, because with like a mon that's as hyper offensive and frail as Heliolisk, like not getting a KO in a turn can be really disastrous.
Yeah, so we are gonna see a double switch here from Adam. It's going to be the Entei switching in and the Rillaboom coming in. Okay, Boomer is the nickname there. I love it. Weezing comes in. Heliolisk is just going to go straight for that Max Lightning again. Does about 50% to the Rillaboom. Pretty interesting turn 1 there from our players.
Yeah. I mean, the sun's up, neutralizing gas out. Weezing seems a lot less useful now because it seems that Adam was just like, okay, well, you brought the Weezing, and my Togedemaru was only good for Lightning Rod, so yeah, like there's no reason for me to really bring it. I do really think that if Adam wants to like max his Gyarados, which I believe he is required to do, he has to attack the. Oh, Inte barely survives, gets a stomping chance from doing over half, and I believe was that a poison to the Ghost Horse?
I didn't see it. That was super fast.
I think that's. Oh no, Will-O-Wisp went into the Ghost Horse, burning it.
Okay, yeah, I can see the status.
Cool. Heliolisk in a pretty decent spot right now, I'd say though. Like, it has one last turn of max. I'd say they can just get a KO right now. And the interesting thing is that because Weezing is on the field, I'm sure there's something. Oh, extreme speed, really good play by Adam, and much. Oh, that was a great play by Adam. That was using extreme speed mudshot to get rid of the Heliolisk. So now that Gyarados is free to just kind of go crazy right now.
Yeah, so the Lilligant does come out. Electric Terrain is still up for two turns, however. Also, there's no Chlorophyll active right now, as well as the Weezing is on the field. That's kind of something to think about as well.
Yes. The Weezing switches out, so Chlorophyll is active again. Lilligant just goes for a Leaf Storm to get rid of that. To get rid of the Entei, who was on like 1 HP. That's the only way a Leaf Storm's going to KO. And now Adam kind of free to max his Gyarados. He can go for a Geyser into the Torkoal to get the weather in his favor, and just go for like a Shadow Ball into the Lilligant to try to get some break the Sash.
Yeah, I think if I'm Adam in this situation, I'm still going for that max Airstream into the Lilligant, and then potentially even doubling into it to get rid of the it has Charm. That's pretty good. So Charm comes out. It's gonna take Gyarados' attack to -2, and then we're gonna see
more than enough to bring Lilligant down to its Sash.
Yeah, Lilligant's not very defensive.
Yes. And Torkoal has, I believe the sun is over now, so Torkoal's lost that. And Gyarados is at +1 speed, the sun's over, so it can just KO the Lilligant. It is at -2 now, so it's going to need to get 2 KOs just to get back to neutral. But I'd say that Mudshot into... Oh, whoa, what happened? Okay, so I assume a Shadow Ball KO'd something, and a Geyser KO'd the Torkoal. That would be my guess. But somehow Specterior died in between that.
But we do have Adam Santacos as... He's got the max up still with +2 speed, I believe, or no, just +1 speed, and the Rillaboom is on the field now. So the rain is up as well. That's something to note. So it was a Geyser. Yeah,
rain is up. There's no grassy terrain. If Adam has Fake Out, he can Fake Out Geyser again. Weezing just going to protect Scout for that. I don't know what happened that turn. Yes. Like I said, don't know what happened. Looks like Gyarados went for a max Quake, I believe. Yeah, it has a +1 special defense. And now it can just kind of waterfall, high horsepower. Yep, that's it. That's the game. Adam has won the Helios Gyarados rematch. If you thought that Gyarados would be defeated by just something having a 4-time super effective move against it, you have not met Adam Santacos.
Absolutely. So well thought there from our competitors. Definitely very cool to have. So this is just another reason why it is cool to be a part of the ATX VGC community, because we do cool stuff like this where Adam Santacos just challenges competitors, and we have advertisements and promos around it, and it's super fun. I love it. It's a very fun time.